car. Play that one.
Like my race car?
I do. That's cool.
Oh,
Unless you save it for something different.
nah, I can do that. I can do that. I'll just do this. Let's do this. And we are live. Hello, everyone out there in the community.
Hello.
Welcome to Silver Stacker Bingo Roundup, Player Roundup. Good to see everyone. HVAC, still, how you doing?
Fantastic. How y'all?
Good. Hello, everyone.
Per the request of, if I can make it work, we'll see. I may not be able to make it work. Per the request of HVAC Residential's Basics, I'm going to do, let's see, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here?
It's been hidden so long, you got to find it, huh?
I know it's. I'm rusty. I'm rusty. Let's do this.
Yep.
Let's
I'm
do this. Since I don't have a theme music for the Silver Stacker Bingo stuff yet, I got one for the Stackers Gathering, which I love to death. Even though Terry hates the music, I blow her kisses every time she's like, "Oh, I hate that music." I always have to blow her kisses. Hi, Terry. Good to see you.
I like it.
I like the upbeat tempo of it.
Yeah. Good
It
stuff.
took me a while to find something that was suited for my taste, and it is definitely part of the show now.
I'm watching on YouTube and it's blurry. Is that me or is that something that you're controlling? Even the Excel spreadsheet is blurry.
Is it? All right,
Yeah,
we'll
mine's a little blurry too.
we'll check it here in a second. Hang on. Where is it at?
Hey, love button, good to see you and welcome.
Hey, love. Glad you could make it.
Hey, I
Wouldn't do
love
this thing
that.
without you.
Terry's here. Love button's here. Now we can get the show started. Hello, Jamie Fox. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome.
Hey, Jamie. Welcome.
Good evening, sir.
Well, hell, I don't even see it anymore. Man. Oh, that stinks. Well, no no racetrack intro for you.
Oh, well. Actually, I
Well,
think Terry mentioned that she likes it. I saw something in
a
one of
lot
the
of people
reviews or
like it,
something.
and it was actually something that Winning Image Photography crafted for me several months ago. And I went to her. I said, "Hey, I want to do an intro that represents Indiana because the fact that I'm who's your stacker." And she's like, I said, I like to take the Indy 500 flyby scene, which if you ever see, there's plenty of videos out there about flyby. Any 500 flybys, it's just amazing how you can hear those cars rumbling down the
Mm-hmm.
backstretch, and they come flying by you. I said I want to capture that. She's like, well, we can do that, but I gotta acquire some software that basically masks people's faces because of all that. I'm like, that's cool. So try it out. Let me know. She was able to come through with it, so it made me happy.
Yeah. Hey, Silver Predator Casting and Brian and the Twins, good to see you and welcome.
Good evening, guys. How you doing? There it is. Let's do it this way. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works.
Hey, JM.
The video
There
did
you
clear
go.
up now.
No, you don't see the video.
No, I hear it.
Nope.
Or I hear it.
Don't see the video. Let's see.
Technical difficulties being
So
worked
This
out.
is live. It's all
that's all the fun.
live.
That's all the fun stuff. It's all fun. It's all good.
Oh, now my video went blurry
We
again.
will
Yeah,
share.
mine
We
too.
will share this screen right here.
Hey, we're doing good, Brian. Just trying to get a little something worked out.
There we go.
Yeah, we're in the blur zone. No, that's
As
clear.
requested by HVAC Residential Basics, the Hoosier Stacker intro. If I can make it play.
Crank it up. No.
There you go.
So the race is on.
Stop.
Right.
Yeah, that video was crafted by Winning Image Photography. I asked her to see if she could do something, which she came through on it. It is definitely the Indianapolis 500 track there in Speedway, Indiana. And I said, I want to take that and replace the cars with shinies chasing each other around the track with me, trying to catch them. That's what she did.
Hey, Rocky
Hey,
Mountain
Rocky.
Prospecting.
Like twins. Great minds think alike. Hey, Rocky.
All right, let's get this show on the road here. So, we currently have 73 players signed up. And the reason why I can confidently say that we have 73 players signed up is because we only have 2 golf positions left as of right now. Now, we will be, first come, first service. If someone wants to sign up for Silver Stacker Bingo, either tell us or either give us 10 numbers from 1 to 75. We recommend that you mix them up. Sometimes it makes a difference. Sometimes it don't. Or you can tell us to spin the balls out for you, and I will load up the bingo balls into the cage here and spin out 10 balls for you. And how they come out of the cage is positions they come out of. So if ball number 53 comes out, it becomes position number 1. Ball number 43 comes out after that, it's position number 2. And we do that for 10 balls.
And it's blurry again.
Is it blurry again?
Yep.
And it's free to play, everyone, if you're interested.
It is free. Free to sign up, free to play, free to win. And I don't know why I'm blurry.
And free shipping.
And
Free.
shipping. Yep, who doesn't like free?
All you got to do is pick your favorite balls. Actually, we'll be picking the balls. You pick your favorite numbers.
Hello, 49's fine. Good day, sir. So yes, if you want to sign up, you can either ask us to spin out your numbers, as Brian and the twins just requested, or you can give us 10 numbers from 1 to 75, and we recommend that you scramble up the numbers. It just makes the show the games more entertaining, the show more entertaining. But that's up to you. Or we can, like I said, or we can just spin out the balls. So Brian and the twins wants to spin out the numbers. Is there anyone else out here that wants to sign up?
That means we got one more position available that gets the gall number for free giveaway.
Yeah, 49's fine. You're in line. One more gall number available. Oh, how does one sign up? Well, you just say, sign me up.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and start loading up the cage here since Brian and twins wants us to spin out the numbers here. I'm going to start getting that going here while we're waiting for other people to say, sign me up.
Yep. Yeah. 49's fine. Like I said, you can pick your favorite 10 numbers, or we can spin them out of the bingo cage for you. And if you want to pick your own, just put them in the chat. That's all you got to do. And we will put them on the spreadsheet. And they will go, if you look up above the board there, you'll see position 1, 2, 3 through 10. That's the order that your numbers will go in. And then once they're there, the fun begins. Tomorrow.
Yeah, we tried to incorporate giving out the numbers during the actual bingo night, but that was just taking way too long. So we decided to collect the bingo numbers or sign up people prior to bingo night.
Come on, camera, do your thing. Stay.
3, 4, 5, 6. I see 6 numbers for 4-9's fine, so we need 4 more.
That just made it blurry.
So
Dang it.
Brian said to spin them out, and he actually hit us up prior to going live in the chat. So we're going to go ahead and get him. Let's give him gall number. Let's give him gall number 20.
It's my number.
All right. Yep, was.
Yeah, HVAC gave up
Was.
his gall numbers.
Yeah.
His gall number.
So if you win, you got to split it with me.
And thank you, Honeys Kittens, for subscribing to the Hoosier Stacker channel. Welcome.
Hello, Honey's Kittens. Good to see you and welcome.
Hello, honey.
And Honeys Kitten, if you want to sign up, let us know. You can pick the 10 numbers for you. Yeah, we got plenty of bingos positions left now. We only have 1 gall position left, so
No, it's gone now. If 4
yeah,
nines is
4
playing.
nines already grabbed that one, so that's the last of the gall numbers. However, we're still assigning bingo numbers, Honey's Kitten, if you want to sign up. And if you want us to, we can just spin out the numbers for you. That's fine. I'm getting the cage load right now to do that for Brian here in just a moment.
Yep, they say, can you please pick the 10 if any spots are left? So, yep.
Plenty of bingo spots left.
Yeah, we do have bingo spots left. We won't be able to get you a free gall number right now because we just used our last 2 until the start of next year. Then I believe we're gonna have next year, Hoosier?
Basically, after we implement the random number generator, it's pretty much infinite for the gall numbers. Then we just got to figure out how to. I figure what we'll probably end up doing is using the wheel of names and just throw all the gall numbers in. Otherwise, I'm not going to have enough balls in the world to assign to everyone. But yeah, we can, once we implement the new way of handing out the gall numbers and the bingo numbers for that matter, starting in 2022, then we're going to have a lot more gall numbers available, and we're going to have all sorts of opportunities for people to sign up.
Yep.
How's that sound, HVAC?
That's a little better.
Is that too loud?
It's not as loud as it was. My microscope's not working.
How about now?
That's
A
good.
little better.
Huh?
Getting there.
Okay. Let me move the mic back a little bit. I don't want to hurt your delicate ears.
So 4 nines fine. We need 10 numbers from 1 to 75. So if you could pick 4 more numbers, put them in the chat, and we'll get them down for you.
All right, let's go ahead and get call number 20 assigned to, and hello. Oh, you subset time. That's weird. Oh, that's a different. That's the different bot. Never mind. I got 2 notifications that Honey Kitten signed up. So thank you very much for that, honey. All right, so let's get Brian. And the twins, correct?
Yes. And Honey's Kittens, give us just a few minutes after we get done rolling Brian and Twins' balls numbers, then we can do yours as well.
So we'll do Brian and Twin. We'll get number 20, and then 4 nines fine. It's going to get number 67.
Yep. So Brian and the Twins, make sure you write down your gall number is 20, and 4 nines fine. Write your gall number down as being number 67.
Yep. And then give us a second, honey. Once I get Brian's number spun out and get, we'll come back around and we'll get your number spun out next. All right. So give us just a couple minutes here. All right, let's get going here. These 10 numbers are for Brian and the Twins. Write these down as they come out. As the balls come out, will be the positions that they will occupy for all future games. And once we get a few people signed up, we'll explain, what the 10 positions, 10 number matrix is about here. Here we go, 10 numbers. Let's see if I need to move my camera around here. Hang on a second.
Whoop, face reveal.
Need some more cable. All right. All right. Here we go. So the first position, Brian, is number 62. I'll add that to the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet here is our master list of the bingo numbers. This is what we will use to validate bingo calls throughout the game nights. So we will reference this spreadsheet during game night when someone calls bingo, and if the numbers that are listed match the numbers that have been spun out at that time, if they match, then you win. All right, so 62 is the first position. Next position is 8, number 8. Third position is 58, 58.
58.
Next position, 39.
39.
And next position is 67.
67.
I'm not putting these into this spreadsheet. you have to read back to me when I'm done here.
That's all right. We got it.
What position was that? 5? Just now?
Correct.
All right, position number 6 is 27. 27. Now during game night, we'll get going pretty fast, so you'll definitely want to stay on top of your numbers when we play.
Yeah, and we have a board that the balls will go into, so if you get distracted, you can always look at the board and
Yeah, I'll show you that here in a
catch
second.
up.
Yep. Number 60 is your next position. 60. That's where I'm putting the balls in right now. I'll show you here in a second. Number 13. 13.
15.
Hello, Minnesota Joe. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. If you want to sign up for bingo tomorrow night or every first Saturday of every month, Joe, let us know. Give us 10 numbers from 1 to 75, or we can spin them out for you, as we're doing right now for Brian and the twins here. 37.
37.
Is that number
And
9?
I think so, yeah.
This camera is driving me nuts. Stay.
And yes, Nancy, your numbers are all still good for the rest of the year.
And last number for the 10th position is 35. 35.
35.
35. And let me flip over to the main camera and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So we keep a master board. And those were the numbers that we just drawed or spun out. So we keep a master board. So as we play the games, when someone calls bingo, we will refer to the master board here. Let's come over to here. We'll refer to the master board here, and we will compare the master board to the pick list. And if the numbers match for the numbers that we are, or for the positions that we are seeking, if the numbers match, you win. Go ahead and give me his numbers real quick here, still.
Okay.
62.
All right, Brian, make sure you write these down under these same positions like you see on the board, because that's how we'll be playing the game, by these positions, the numbers you have in these positions. So position 1 is number 62.
All right.
And position 2 is number 8.
8.
Position
All right.
3 is 58.
58.
Position 4 is 39.
39.
Position 5 is 67.
67.
Position 6 is 27.
27.
Position 7 is 60. 60.
60.
Position 8 is 13.
13.
Position 9 is 37.
37.
And position 10 is 35.
35. There you go, Brian and the twins. Write your numbers down. Take a screenshot or however way you want to document your numbers, including your y'all number, which is 20. Write all those numbers down. And let's go ahead and do honey kittens real quick here, real quick. Let me reload the cage.
We turn Brian Bluetooth so we don't
Yeah,
forget.
let me do that before I forget. Where is he at? Let me find him here. There he is. All right, he is now a moderator.
All right.
And Brian, the reason why we're turning everyone blue that signs up, it allows us to better track people coming into the channel that may or may not have signed up. Like when I saw Minnesota Joe come in a bit ago, he's not blue. So that's when I started pestering Minnesota Joe if he wants to sign up for bingo, which I don't know if he's responded back yet or not. Same goes for 49's fine. He comes in, he's not blue, so we're going to pester him, and he's already gave us his numbers, so we're all good there.
Yep.
All right, let's add a line, and we're going to add honey kittens to the spreadsheet.
Yes,
Once
Brian.
we get some
Then
more gall numbers, we'll get you a gall number to you.
Did I kick
Yeah.
myself out?
I
So you
still
can
see
play all the
you.
bingo games.
Well, I don't know what in the world's going on here.
And yes, Brian, the numbers are good for the rest of the year, and then we'll be doing a new, better system at the start of the next year. But they'll all stay
New
the
and
same till next
improved.
year.
New and improved. So Brian's all set. Thank you for signing up, Brian. We'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. And for that matter, every Saturday, first Saturday of every month, I should say, at 6 p.m. All right, let's go ahead and we'll spin out Honey Kitten's numbers here right now. Switch back over.
My mailing just went
Or let's
away.
reset. All right, here we go. 10 numbers for Honey Kittens right now. There we go. All right, for Honey Kitten, first number. First position, lucky number 13.
13.
13 for position 1 for Honey Kittens.
Right.
They've got a win now. They got number 13 for the first position.
Yeah.
All right. Next position. Number 10.
Number 10. I don't know. I think 13's an unlucky number, like Friday the 13th. I don't know.
Lucky. Next position. Number 31.
31. Can everybody in the chat see the new layout, the screen, everything okay? Does that look good? You be able to see the numbers and everything okay on the balls and the game board?
Yep. Let us know. Number 56. Now, we try to make everything as big as possible so everyone can see everything without having to strain too much.
It's got a lot of black border. Like your,
On the board.
your main board. No, your, whatever the board,
Oh, you know why? Hang on a second.
No, I don't know why.
Yeah, I know why. Hang on. Because we were experimenting with this different view right here. So when we're actually doing the actual game, it will probably be on this view right here where it's.
There we go.
We can go this route instead to where you guys are down there at the bottom.
Yeah.
But then it cuts off the lower third. So I think when we're playing the actual game, we're going to leave it like this. But whenever we're chatting, we'll go this route like this.
Well, down at the bottom, you've got Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So when we're just yakking and chatting and just doing what we're doing, I can keep it at this view. But when we're actually playing the game, when we're actively engaging with the bingo balls and everything, then I'll go to this view here, like we are right now. So I'll just leave it here for now. I'll leave it right here.
All right.
So let us know how that view looks. Make sure it looks good for everyone. Yeah, could zoom in on the numbers more. Hopefully that makes a difference there, Jam. Let me know. All right, so 56. Do we get that wrote down?
Yep, that's position 4 is 56. So now we're on to position 5.
All right. 56. Next position, 22.
22.
2-2. See my numbers from this distance. 22.
Right there.
Left, right.
The numbers have not
36.
changed.
36 for position 6, right?
36. Yes.
All right, 36. 57. 57.
57.
57. Next position, 29.
29.
29. Next position, 45. Yeah, I had to take the Sharpie to some of these balls. If you can't tell.
Wow. Put some permanent ink on your balls.
Yeah, I had to do a
Wow.
little bit of housekeeping on the balls. They're getting worn out.
Well,
So I had to
Manscaping.
trace out the 5 on this guy here last night. I went through all the balls when I put everything on the master board last night. I'm like, oh man, a couple of these balls need a paint job.
yeah.
45. So they got a paint job last night on some of them. Just a couple of them. There were like 2 or 3 that I had to touch up. Not too
Good.
bad. Last number, position 70. 70.
Position 10 is 70. Yep. Okay.
And let me switch
All
back
right.
to the main board here and verify those numbers there. 13, 10, 31, 56, 22, 36, 57, 29, 45, and 70.
That is correct.
That is correct. Copy. And and Huntington, like I said, we're out of gall numbers for now, but once the new year rolls around, we will have a new way of giving you gall numbers. So,
Yeah.
but you can play the bingo games. It's just the in-between games that we do, and we do like a gall game every 2 or 3 bingo games. So that's what the gall numbers are for. Unfortunately, we are maxed out with 75 players.
Yeah.
So, but check back with us first of the year. We'll have a new way of getting your numbers, a new way of winning for people with gall numbers.
Yeah. But don't go away. You're still in the bingo games.
So, yep, you still got
Yep.
access to all the bingo games. That's right.
Still free stuff in the bingo.
That's it.
All right, so I'm going to make Honey Kitten the mod.
Yeah, we'll
So
get
Honey
four.
Kitten, the reason why we're giving you mod is allows us to keep track of who is signed up. And, of course, you can always share your channel, share other channels, share love to everyone out here in the community that you want to advertise. You're more than welcome to do that on this channel. And anyone's more than welcome to come to the chat as well, up to the panel if anyone wants to come up. So it's a full open forum for anyone and everyone. That's how this channel was created from the get-go, was to allow anyone and everyone to come up that wanted to come up and say hey and just do water cooler talk or just shoot the breeze or just hang out. That's what we're here for.
Yep. So we still got to get 49's fine numbers put in, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I wrote them down as he put them in, so we can just load them in like that.
All right. Let me get there. Hang on a second. All right, honey kittens, you're all set up. Thank you for signing up. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yep, Honeykittens, make sure you just write those numbers down in those positions just like that. And then here in a few minutes, he'll go over why that's important and how we do it. So.
Yep. Right after we get 4-9 squared away here, we'll go through the process. All right, go ahead and let's go 4-9's numbers.
All right, position 1 is number 8.
Number 8.
Number 48.
48.
53.
53.
57.
57.
64.
64.
73.
73.
2.
Number 2.
17.
17.
27.
27.
And 31.
31. All right. There's your numbers. 4-9s. Go ahead and write them down. Screenshot whatever you want to do to capture this information. You're all squared away. And your gall number, far left-hand side, your gall number is 67. So write all those down. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern. Anyone else? You're welcome, 4-9s. Anyone else out here that wants to sign up for Silver Stacker Bingo, let us know in the chat. And while we're waiting for others to come in here, we will go through the process here. So
I need to turn 4-9s blue too.
How we do this is we have 10 numbers, 10 positions. And the reason why we are laying out the numbers in the order that they come out, like in the bingo cage or whatnot, is by having 10 positions and 10 numbers, we can change up the games tremendously. For example, I could do a pick 5 where we choose 5 numbers of your numbers, and the numbers have to be in the first 5 positions. Or we could do another game where I said, let's do a pick 5 for the 5 numbers in the next positions 6 through 10. So in this case, Honey Kittens, the first game would be they'd be looking for 10. Or I'm sorry, they'd be looking for 13, 10, 31, 56, and 22. If we were looking for 5 numbers, not 6 numbers.
Yeah.
If we were looking for the first 5 numbers, then we were looking at 13, 10, 31, 56, 22. And another game, we may say, let's do a pick 5 with the left from positions 6 through 10. In that case, they would be looking for 36, 57, 29, 45, 70. We can also do even positions. If I can see my screen. So we can also do even positions where at this now, Honey Kittens will be looking for 10, 56, 36, 29, 70. We can also change it up to odd positions. And this is what we've been doing here the last few game nights. We've just been doing 5 at a time, and we go odds, evens, first half, second half. So in this case, for the odd positions, Honey Kittens will be looking for 13, 31, 22, 57, 45. So that's how we play the game. And what's really nice about this is it does allow us to change up the game. And we could go with we call it a quick game. We could do a pick 3 number. We could do a game where we're only looking for 3 numbers. But we've learned before that the pick 3 number has been as long as a pick 5 number.
Or longer.
Or longer. It's just really interesting how that worked out because we were anticipating a pick 3 game to be quicker, but it was not.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how many people we got, So it'll be interesting tomorrow if all 75, 76 people show up tomorrow. That's going to be crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It may go fast. Who knows?
Well, if we get more than 40 players on tomorrow, we're going to do a pick 10. We're going to go for all 10 numbers.
Wow.
We're going to go for all 10 numbers, but I want to see 40 people playing before we do that. So,
hey, Hoosier, if you share my screen, we can show them like how I set up a board. That way, maybe they can have something similar set up in advance to make it easier and funner to play.
Yeah, we can do that.
You're blurry.
That's how the master pick list works out for everyone. So that's how we play now. One caveat to this is if we are doing a pick 5 of the odd positions, and number 10 shows up, that person's out for the rest of the game. So that's always a chance that may happen. You actually may end up not being able to play if a number shows up in a position that we're not playing for, and then you're done for the game. So that is part of it too. So let me show. Well, let me switch over to. Let me switch over to Silverringer, and we'll show you how he does his fraction.
I got to make me a new one too. I need to do that. Maybe hopefully for tomorrow night.
You need to get all fancy.
Yeah, this one's kind of was just thrown together and see how I liked it. But anyways,
you're big.
So I wrote my numbers down, got my gall number there, got the positions wrote down, and what numbers I have at what position, just so I have it all in one spot. And then I made me kind of a board here to play with. And what I'll do is I'll use buffalo nickels. And if we're doing 1 through 5, I've got positions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'll just put a buffalo nickel up above that position. And then I know I'm looking for numbers 49, 17, 1, 29, and 7. That way, when I hear those called out, all I got to do is slide my nickel over them, cover them up. And that's just how I made my card for me to play. I'm going to try to maybe make a little bit better one, but it works pretty good.
What's really cool about that still is you know what position we're playing for by having the nickel over that position.
Yep.
And then you know what numbers have been called when you slide the nickel down over the number.
Exactly. So it makes it easy. All I got to do is slide one down, and I know exactly
so what you need
where I'm at.
You get yourself a fancy piece of tile or something, or 8x10 piece of wood or something, and make it all fancy.
Yeah, I need to do something, but maybe at the beginning of next year, I might do something a little better like that if we change our numbers again,
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it works good for me. I like it. It makes it easy because it's kind of hard to pay attention sometimes, right? So you need something that's easy.
Yeah.
And then when you're flying through, or like we do sometimes, you gotta be able to go. We try not to fly through, but sometimes if we're running behind, we will fly through a 2 or 3 games just to get caught back up. We end up doing that on the last game night.
Yep.
But it wasn't too bad. I mean, we typically, whenever we do a pick 5, the games typically run about 15 to 20 minutes. When we were in overdrive on catching up, I think we were doing like a game every 12 to 13 minutes. So.
Yep. And 4-9's fine. So that Gauss 67 number was mine, and HVAC and myself, we gave up our GAW numbers so somebody else can have them in the chat. So you just got my old one. It's no longer mine now, so I'll remove that from my sheet.
We're not winners anymore.
Hey, I don't even play. I just spin the balls. I just spin the balls and cover the master board. Because I didn't want to think about trying to keep track of my numbers because I wouldn't be able to. I got too many other things going on.
Oh yeah, no way.
That plus everyone said it's rigged if I started playing.
Yeah.
It's like when you won that one thing on the second game, like everyone's like rigged.
Yeah. Of course. Yep.
Yes, 4-9s. You are 67.
All right. Does anyone else out here want to sign up?
Well, I don't see any gray.
No,
we need to make 4-9s blue still, right?
All right. Let me flip in blue real quick here.
Yeah.
I see 6 people watching, 15 likes. Thank you for that, everyone. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Hit the like, everybody, right now. Boom.
Come on.
There's mine. 5 watching. Where'd everybody go?
It's Friday night.
Yeah, they're bouncing around.
Friday night. Silver Dragons is on. Everyone's probably over there watching his auction.
Got the numbers, and it's time to go.
So 4-9s, you're now moderator, so you can share your link, share other links, share the love with everyone in the community, and just it allows us to track who's coming in that's not signed up. So you're more than welcome to post whatever you would like to post on this channel. It's very much open form. We don't censor or anything by any stretch of the imagination, but there is the expectation of respect for anyone that comes into this community or comes into this channel. And if there's severe and intentional disrespect, I will throw you out.
It is very family friendly, but we do talk about balls. So,
Well, I mean,
just a heads up.
family friendly, from my perspective, family friendly is like a PG-17 standpoint.
Okay.
So I have no problem with I mean, hell, I'll say what the hell am I doing all the time? What the hell is this about? I don't mind doing that. I don't mind other people doing that, but if you cross that line with disrespect, that's the line. I'll throw you out in a heartbeat.
Don't want to go there.
No, we
That's
don't
no
want to go
fun. It makes things awkward, and we've all
Yes.
seen awkward moments on live streams. And
Now there's plenty of opportunity where people will get out there and they'll just razz each other because they're just razzing each other. We see it all the time on South Channel and stuff, and that's fine because we all know it's just in fun and games. But if someone comes in here and crosses that line, that's it.
yeah,
Done. Time you out and think about what you did, and then if you do it again, you're out. So
yeah. Is it New Mexico comes in? Was it?
Donald,
Yeah, Donald. Yeah. Donald keeps things going, and Terry keeps things going, and Barbara keeps things going. And
yeah, but like I said, it's always Love and Barbara and Terry and Donald. Those four just get in there and they just twist and twist and twist and twist. And it's always fun to watch that conversation. And of course, Donald gets in there and says, "Spin your balls, Hoosier." You just like playing with your balls, don't you? Yes, I do, Donald. It's all in fun and games there, and we know the difference, right? Come on, we're human. We have common sense, so we know when not to cross that.
Yep.
Hey, Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Yep, you are here. Thanks for coming by. You gonna be able to come by tomorrow night, 6 p.m. for bingo?
Yeah, I agree with disrespect. I don't need any of that.
Yeah. There is plenty of crap for life to deal with outside of this community. We don't need to bring it into the community. If you want to deal with that type of crap, take it somewhere else. There's plenty of channels out there that will allow it. Not this channel, and for the most part, most of the channels in this community are respectful.
Yep.
I really should have made me some iced coffee. Oh man!
At least you don't have to get. Do you have to work tomorrow? Still?
Nope. We were waiting on a motor and it didn't come in, so we're gonna put it off. Hopefully it'll keep running until next week.
I got to do a condenser fan motor at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's like, really? It's gonna be like cold.
And how far do you have to drive to get to your?
I don't know. I can look right now.
know?
No, it's in Atlanta somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. At least it's early enough in the
Rosedale.
morning on a Saturday. It shouldn't be too busy traffic-wise, right?
It's 45 minutes right now with no traffic, so it'll be, not too far. Straight shot there. That's good. Then I got some funky circuit board.
My wife said, "What do I keep hearing the word balls from your headphones?" Balls.
Tell her you need your spun.
Bingo balls.
They're numbered.
What's this one I'm hearing about balls coming from your headphones?
It's just bingo, honey.
Don't worry about it, honey.
It's just bingo.
Oh man.
I don't
Well,
know if
we'll
it's any trouble
give
or-
everyone about another. And we'll stay on for another 20 minutes or so, and then if let's see if anyone wants to come up and sign up. I did mention on Salvate Mel's channel earlier that we were going to do this at 8 o'clock, so he let everyone know out there on his stream earlier. I think that's why 4.9 is here,
Mm.
as well as a couple others. So
Yeah, and if anybody's looking for a 1 ounce silver pew pew thing here, they JM Bullion just got this one with the what was that, the rhodium covered shell, if you will, or the round in stock today. If anybody was looking for one,
what is it?
it's silver
said
1 ounce. Yeah, they make them like that one where it's just all silver. Then they also have one where the actual round part of it, the bullet part, is covered in rhodium, so it kind of looks like
okay.
brass. You know,
Oh, cool. All
I
right.
think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I was thinking
So it
about
looks
getting.
like more. It looks more like a genuine bullet then.
Yep, it does. It's
All
like a
right.
brass colored tip on it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those, and then I was wanting to get the 308 round as well, which came in stock a couple days ago, and I didn't get it. And I was going to get them both together, but now it's out of stock. So I was like, well, heck, I'll just wait.
Is it the are those 1 ounce rounds?
Yeah, that one is the
I
the
don't
308
know.
one is.
I guess actually 1 ounce bullet.
Yeah, it is 1 ounce. Yeah, and the 308 one I think is 2 ounces. They had them. I was hoping they'd have them both in stock at the same time. That way, I would save free shipping.
Hey, Hoosier, you want to open up the box and show our 3 new players what's available?
Open up the box for what?
And show our 3 new players what is available for tomorrow. Everybody else has probably seen them.
That.
And if you haven't, I mean, we got what?
Out of the way for a second to do that.
We got 7 people watching
We can do that real quick here.
at this point in time, right? Right.
All right, so go down here just a hair. So I keep the shinies for bingo in this cigar box right here.
Make your screen big. Make us go away so I can see.
My screen big. And you're all demanding. There we go. So this is the shiny box for the bingo, as you can see there. So all the individual bingo games that we play, the winnings come out of this box here. And as you can see, we got a little bit of everything in there. Not everything, but a lot. So I got a few halves here. This Walker, this 43 Walker, and this 60 Benji. And I got a 68 40% Kennedy, and another Benji, a 61 Benji. So I got a lot of halves in here. 54 Benji.
I need more Benjis in my life.
I love my Benjis. Here's another Benji.
Hey, Rhonda Tolliver. Hello, welcome. Good to see you.
And another Benji. So what happened was I went to my LCS, my coin shop, a couple months back with $100 that was basically money that was donated to the community or from the community. And I took that $100 to the coin shop and said, hey, I'm doing a bingo show once a month, and I have $100 here that was donated from the community. What can you do for me in regards to prizes for the bingo night? So he started digging through all his cabinets. He started digging through all his display cases, and he pulled out a bunch of stuff. And I said, basically, I'm looking for prices between $10 and $20. That basically said, a whole bunch of halves right here was part of it, part of that. And he also gave me some other smaller rounds, but he also gave me this half-ounce silver round right here. And he gave me this replica wavy hair Liberty or whatever this was. I don't even know the details of this guy here. It's a replica of a 1 cent piece of the wavy hair Liberty, I guess. And of course, it's a copy. It clearly states that it's a copy. So, but it's copper. So that's the value of it. There's in fact that's copper. They also gave me. I also cleaned out when I went there. I also cleaned out all their copper. So here's all their copper that they had at the time. That's also part of the bingo box. And that he actually gave me a proof state quarter. It's not silver proof, but it's a proof state quarter. He threw that in for me. That came out of the change drawer when I cashed out. I don't know what that is. A game token. It's not got any value to it. And then a couple of Ikes. So all the stuff that's in this box is bingo game night giveaways. And what we're doing right now is when someone wins bingo, it doesn't have to be bingo night. We do it on the Stackers Gathering as well on the Thursday night show. But what we do is we do a giveaway and say someone wins a bingo game. We give them an option. They can either claim their prize at that time and we'll ship it out to them. Again, shipping's free. Or if they rather, they can donate whatever they won to this box here, which is the Mega Gall box. And what the Mega Gall box is donations of donations. So, for example, down in New Mexico, actually it was Love Button. Love Button won these two rounds here. It's a 10th ounce and a 1/4 ounce silver round that was given away during a Stackers Gathering last Thursday or this past Thursday. Love Button won these, and then she gifted them to Dawn in New Mexico, who said, add them to the Mega Gall box. So they're in the Mega Gall box. And as you can see, many other people who have donated are in here. Shady McGravy donated. Hey, Kennedy. JM's donated a couple of things. He's donated 3 war nickels, and he also donated a slabbed DC Silver State quarter. He donated that. So what this gall box here is, this is a long-term duration accumulation of silver. Well, it doesn't have to be silver. There's some copper in there too. But this is a long-term accumulation of shinies in this box for a mega gall event where we haven't figured out all the details yet, but we are going to do something super special with this mega gall box. And basically what the intent is to get this box as full as possible before we do the mega event. Because we're thinking, between the three of us here, we're thinking we can probably get easily $100 face value of silver in here. We might even be able to get more than that in there from a intrinsic value, just because it's a wide variety of things. You know, like I said, there's some silver rounds in here. There's a constitutional in here, and there's war nickels. So it's a very wide variety of stuff available for a lucky winner once we figure out how we're going to give this box away. And it will be the whole box, whatever the contents are, plus the box itself. You guys have anything to add to it?
No, not yet.
I think we pretty much got the worked out in regards to how we donate into this box. What we don't have figured out yet is how we're going to give this box away.
Yeah.
This is going to get really full really fast. I hope I get to the point where I cannot close this lid anymore, and then we have a lucky winner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Hey, Rhonda, good to see you, fellow Hoosier. You welcome.
Maybe a wheel, maybe something different. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to. I mean, it's going to be such a heavy amount of silver, or it's going to be heavy.
I'm gonna
Period. I just don't know how we're going to give this guy away. But it will be given away eventually. We're calling it the mystery mega gall box right now until we come up with something more fancier. We'll figure something out with it. But It'd be cool if we can get this box completely full, and then we give it away to one person. Sort of like what they did with the Yankee box a couple years back. The difference there is they had a box. It got circulated around the community. People would throw stuff in. They would take stuff out. They would throw more stuff in. It got circulated around, and then it got back to Yankee. I guess I could always ask Yankee how he gave that box away. I just don't remember now. But that one single person, actually won the box and got. I don't know. I don't know what the value of that was inside that box, but it was huge. I don't think this box is as big as that box, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we end up going into this box and who ends up playing in this box when the time comes. So
Yeah,
Ron,
maybe better to do a few
Rhonda, do you
scrolls.
want to play bingo tomorrow night? Are you going to be around and play bingo 6 p.m. tomorrow night? Let us know. Let us know, and we can spin out 10 bingo numbers for you, or you can give us 10 numbers from 1 to 75. Let us know.
Hey, we got an emergency here.
Uh-oh.
I've got my buddy on the phone here, and he's watching YouTube live, but he cannot see the chat. He's on his phone. He sees the thumbs up. He sees the thumbs down. He's on an iPhone. And on mine, it's thumbs up, thumbs down, chat, share, report, and save.
And normally, if you touch the chat icon, the chat shows up.
His chat icon is not there.
Oh.
That's
So, right.
the emergency.
So on my iPhone, I got a thumbs up, then a thumbs down, then it says live chat right in the middle.
Yep, his is missing.
Huh.
He can hear us. I mean, he's watching, but no chat. And he's done chats before. He's been on streams.
Has he tried completely going out of Safari or whatever browser he's using and coming back in?
I don't know.
He's actually on YouTube, right?
I sent him the link, and he hit
YouTube
it.
or
And
Melon?
YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube.
So what I would recommend is just go completely out.
Well, he can hear you, so you tell him what to do.
Yeah, just go completely out.
Say, hey, Richard, you screwed
Richard.
up.
So
Hey, Richard.
go completely out of your browser, whatever browser you're using, Safari or whatever. Come back in, see if that makes a difference. I would start there first. So now he probably doesn't hear me anymore because he's probably hit the X and close out the Safari or close out the browser. All else fails, 85%, 95 or 9% of situations involving computers can be handled with a reboot.
Yeah. Well, if he's on his
Yeah,
phone,
a lot
he
of
may
people
have the
think-
YouTube app.
A lot of people will think I'm blowing smoke up their ass at work when I say that.
It does help a lot.
But it is true. It does make a difference.
Yeah, it does.
Sometimes something just gets hung up in the background. Your only option is to either restart the application or even restart the computer.
But it seems like still every time we forget to do that, and we'll still ask IT, hey, can you help me do this? And say, did you restart it? No, I forgot. And then
Nope.
you restart it and it works.
I did this, but it still
Yeah.
isn't working. Did you restart your computer? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Restart
Almost
your
every
computer, then
time.
call me back if you have more problems with it. Of course, they never call back.
Yep.
Hey, Biscano, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Hola.
Hey, Biscondo. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was wondering if he has the app. If he's on his phone, he should be on the app. So you just close out the app and then reopen it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something to do with the link. You may have to just search on YouTube for it, but you should be able to send a link, no problem. I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean it's a web browser service. It should be pretty much universal, regardless of the browser, or for that matter, regardless of the operating system. Normally, it's a non-issue.
Right. I just wonder if it might be something with that link or something, the way it opened. Who knows? Should be able to get the YouTube app, though.
We'll see if he comes back here or not. Here.
He shut down his phone and trying it on his tablet.
Okay. Cool, Rocky Mountain. Looking forward to having you by tomorrow night.
Do you see?
Hey, Mateo, man, good to see you. Welcome.
Mateo, hello.
Hi, Kathy Foreigner. Hello.
Hey there, KK. Good to see you.
Tom Behave, H-back. KK's here.
Angel, hello. Welcome. Good to see you.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Hi, Angel.
Oh my God. I was cracking up watching her show. Was it yesterday? She was doing a live. Oh man. So dang funny.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Cracking
me up.
I don't know how Keith can keep up.
Oh yeah, I don't think he can, but he tries.
Yeah, he tries.
He tries. He does a pretty good job.
He just barely holds on to the seat of his pants with her, I bet.
Yep. Always a good time watching that.
I'm sure a few times he's like, go ahead, honey, I'll catch up.
Yeah. Watching her dig out in her backyard wearing pajama pants, of all things. That's what it looks like anyways.
Awful chilly to be doing that right now.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
update, emergency update.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
He opened up on his tablet. He can see the chat now, but when he goes to chat, it says he has to create a YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do have that turn on where you have to subscribe to the channel in order to chat.
Well, he is subscribed.
Really? Well, if he's subscribed to the channel, if you give him, it should be like 60 seconds. He should be able to chat after 60 seconds.
Yeah, it may take a minute or two.
But yeah, if he's subscribed, which I don't remember seeing him come in, but if he's subscribed, yeah, he needs to. It will let him start chatting after 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So how cold was it up there in Michigan to be digging in the ground, Angel? I know down here we've been getting down into the mid-20s the last couple mornings. I'm sure it's colder up that way, but maybe not.
I don't know when the last time she done it was. I just watched one of her videos. I don't know. Was it last week
I
or
thought
two?
this was like just within the last day or two.
I don't know. I haven't seen one. Her last one, she was just doing a live, just chit-chatting around, talking.
Okay.
I've watched several of her metal detecting out there in her backyard. You know, she's finding a lot of cans and old bottles.
You guys, I gotta let the dog out. Give me a second. You guys go ahead. I'll be right back.
All right. Let the dog out. Dang dogs. Sounds like he's not signed into YouTube. Yeah, maybe not, especially if he's doing a link. I might ask him if he's got the YouTube app downloaded and open. Maybe just try to open the app if he's not. And
yeah, he does not have the app. He just went to YouTube and went to the live stream tonight and subscribed.
Mm.
And he sees all the chat going on. He sees Mrs. Coin Crew and he sees everybody.
Huh. So is he signed in to YouTube then through that browser?
I do not know.
Because it may not recognize him if he. I don't know how that. I'm sure you could if you sign in. If you make a channel, sign up. You know. Usually, probably a lot easier if you downloaded the app and you could stay signed into your app. You know.
Yeah.
That may be
What's it saying out on there?
part of the problem, but it should work fine. What are you confused about, Mrs. Coin Crew? Let's see. KK said tell him to sync the device. JM is 32 degrees near Toronto. Yeah, it was, let's see, 27 degrees this morning here. And I think we only got up the highs of 45 maybe today. Yet they're calling for, I think, 65 as a high starting tomorrow for at least next week, I think it is. So we should have one more week here in Indiana of some nice weather, 65 degrees, sunshine, at least up until I think they said Thursday. It may start raining again. But I'll definitely take the 65. Have a good night, Mrs. Quinn Crew. Good to see you. $65 and sunshine would be nice. Snow tires on your car last week, huh? Hope I don't need that. Usually don't here. But I've got all-wheel drive. That usually does good enough job for me. Never had snow tires. But I could see you might need them up there sometimes from what I've seen. Sometimes you get a lot of snow up there depending on what part of Canada. 36 where you're at, KK. Yeah.
All right, Richard made it. He fixed it.
Hey,
Got
there
it.
he is. Richard Williams. Welcome
There you go.
to the show. Welcome to the channel, my friend.
See ya. Hey, Richard. Good to have you.
So who's this Richard Williams? Who can we trust? This Richard Williams. Anyone know who this Richard Williams is? Can we trust this man?
Hold on, Richard. Yes, we can trust Richard Williams.
All right. If I can trust you, HVAC, I'll trust you. I'll trust Richard.
I don't know. All these HVAC guys, you know.
Yeah, I know. Hey, just so everyone is aware and whatnot, if you're all interested in it, the McRib is back. At least in Southern Indiana, anyway.
Yeah, I've already told my wife I'm going to go tomorrow and get her one.
I got my McRib back. They started back here last week, I think it is.
Yeah, she loves them. I don't know why, but she does.
Where am I?
Got some serious echo going on here. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I got Richard on the phone trying to help him. So anyway, he needs some numbers.
Yes, he does. All right, so
Yes, Richard
I don't
was.
know
We went through
my
high
thing-
school together, and he had a 1972 Mustang GT. The first year they came back with him.
nice.
Yes, very dangerous vehicle.
How many times did he replace those tires?
I don't know, Richard. How many times did you put tires on that thing?
72. That's the big one still, like the Mach, right?
No,
He had the Machs.
no, that was a 82, 1982 Mustang when they came back with the Boss.
Oh, the 82, the smaller bodies.
Yeah, kind of like the ones they got now, but that was the year they came back with them. It had
That's what I'm saying. The year that they decided to make a very big engine and a very small chassis.
yes, I think
So
that was the
when you
real
burn your tires off
302.
every time you step on the gas, burn your tires off.
Yep, that's the one.
I
That's
had
the
a friend of
one.
mine that had one of those GTs. I'm like, how can you afford the tires? He's like, what are you talking about? I said, don't you burn your tires up every time you step on the gas? He's like, yes.
I had a 93 hatch,
Right.
or excuse me, the notch back with a 302 in it, and that thing would leave like a smoke show behind it you wouldn't believe. It was like out of a movie, you know. Oh
Yeah,
man,
nothing like a V8 in a small car.
no, it was unreal. I don't know how I didn't get in trouble one day. Somebody did something in front of me, and that thing let loose, and I swear you couldn't see nothing behind me at all, and all of a sudden, here comes a yellow Corvette punching through the smoke. It was the funniest thing ever. It was just like watching a movie, you know. Oh, it was so funny.
Well, look what I can do.
Yeah. Nobody else, I guess, going through it. You couldn't see. It was that bad, you know. But
Boys and their toys.
oh, yeah.
I can afford the toys, so
Yeah. It was a nice one.
okay. So Richard Williams wants to get numbers, so I think we should just spin them out. HVAC, if he's good with that, we can just spin them out. Oh, he's muted. Richard, let us know if you just want us to spin out your numbers.
Okay. Yeah, he's yelling at me. How do I get my numbers? I got him on the phone. So
if we just spin out
I told him to shut up and listen to the show.
We'll just spin out
Shut
the
up,
numbers,
Richard.
And
listen,
however
pay
the
attention.
numbers come out of the cage will be the numbers that will be in the positions that you're wanting to write down. So
Have a good night,
you have a
KK.
preference. Good night, KK. Have a good night, my dear. So, Rich, do you want to give us your numbers from 1 to 75, or do you want to just have us spin them out for you? Let us know.
Type in I have some or spin them.
So while we're waiting, I'm going to eat on my sandwich. Now, my understanding is that McRib is not everywhere. It's select markets.
Really?
We just happen to be one of the lucky markets.
Well, I know they got it in the town that I work in. They've had it there for at least a couple weeks already. And they're supposed to have it here in the town I live in. So I'm gonna go pick her up one tomorrow. And we'll go get some. I get the kids something too. We haven't ate at McDonald's. They haven't ate since COVID started from McDonald's.
Yeah.
We don't eat out that much anyways, so it had been too big of a deal. Guess we'll make an exception for the McRib.
Yeah, McRib is just like, eggnog and pumpkin pie and, just
Okay.
once or twice, a year type of thing, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Richard is ready.
Richard is
Hey.
ready.
Hey,
Richard
Debbie
is
Silvercraft.
ready.
Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. See you tomorrow night. Hit that
Oh,
like. Thank
yeah.
you very much, Debbie.
Richard said, just give them to me.
Give
Richard-
them.
Richard wants some balls. Richard wants balls spun for him.
We can accommodate Richard's ball.
Spin Richard's balls.
All right, let me get that single boxes out of the way here. Oops, there goes my camera.
Richard, it's PG-13, okay? So
17.
all right, Debbie, see you, bye. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the thumbs up.
See you tomorrow, Debbie.
Have a good night, Debbie.
We will
Dove
see you.
season. Hey,
Hey, Dove.
Dove.
Hi, Dove. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome.
JM boycotts McDonald's except for the sausage egg McMuffin. Now that is a good sandwich. Sausage egg McMuffin with cheese. That's one of the best sandwiches they got.
Yeah.
They used to have such better breakfast options before COVID. They don't have nearly as much good stuff as they used to.
They had everything was good back in the 80s. It was like you just drove up and give me, yes, I would like a bag full of French fries at about 10:30 at night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Those were the days. In a Mustang GT. Pull into the parking lot and just
I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's very much anymore. I go every now and then to get some of their chicken nuggets. They still got the best chicken nuggets, I think. But
Pink slime. remember that crap from how long ago was
oh
that?
yeah,
7 or 8 years, well, maybe longer than that. Several
Yeah.
years ago, someone had some type of hidden camera thing where they using the whatever they used to make the chicken nuggets was not chicken.
I thought that was the hamburgers they were talking about.
They were saying the same thing about the hamburgers. They were way back. I remember that way back in the probably back in the late 70s, early 80s. I remember that ordeal where they were saying that the hamburgers weren't actually beef back in those days.
Yeah.
Well, that was the reason for Wendy's. Remember the old Wendy's, the old lady? Where's the beef?
Where's the beef?
That was all part of that.
Commercial. To this day, I still love that commercial. Where's the beef?
Wendy's. I think I like Wendy's the best right now. I go there a lot.
Yeah, Richard boycotts Mickey D's. I do too. We'll have to go down the conspiracy theory route discussion, but not live here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I still enjoy some of their stuff. I mean,
They got
I've been
great
eating
coffee.
that for years. You know, they've still got that fish sandwich that I remember having as a kid. You know,
Yeah, burn the crap out of your mouth. You get a fresh one.
they
Yeah.
still got some good food. I'll give them that. For whatever, I don't know
Well,
what
you
they
didn't-
put
you
in
didn't-
it, but
You didn't see that warning on the packaging at the time that contents may be hot? Dumbass.
Man, I was so blurry eyed I couldn't read nothing.
they should incorporate that into the disclaimer. Contents may be hot. Period. Dumbass.
Yeah, that was me and Richard. Yeah, I've known Richard since I was like, what, 15, I guess, 16.
Right. That was 30 years ago, Rocky Mountain. Damn. I can't
Yeah,
believe it's
where's
been
the
that
beef?
long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm owed. That's all there is to it. I'm owed.
All right, let's spin some balls.
Let's spin some ball. There we go. Let me get the mic back out of the way so I don't
Blast
Now, Richard-
everybody out.
delicate ears.
make sure you write these down, Richard, in as positions 1 through 10 as he spins them out for you, so they'll be in that order.
Nice big piece of paper.
Yep. Write them down as they come out.
Legible.
Write them down as they come out, and then we'll explain why after I spin them out. There we go. 10 numbers. Here we go. All righty.
That's how I spun mine out. I wrote them down anyway.
Move my sandwich out of the way.
I just
All
ignore that feeling, Dove. I just ignore it.
What feeling's that? Oh
Older.
yeah, no shit. All right, first position, number 56.
All right, 56. Richard, 56.
I don't even have them on the spreadsheet. Gosh darn it. Hang on a second here. Let me get the spreadsheet updated. I'm losing track here.
So we're going to give you 10 numbers.
First position, 56. Switch back over. Where am I at? Okay. All right. First position is 56.
Your age. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we are 50. I just turned 56. What, Saturday? Halloween?
Past Saturday.
Yeah, he didn't even call me. I've known him all my life. He didn't even call me, say happy birthday. You
I'll
turd.
be dang. What a guy.
I know it. What a turd.
Dang. Dang heat and air guys, I tell you.
It's all those fumes that they've been sniffing all these years. 31 for the next position.
All right.
31.
Number 2.
31, all those gas fumes. 31.
Not supposed to huff the coolant.
No.
Next position. Number 5.
5.
There we go. Number 5. Oh, fried fish at the Knights of Columbus. Nice. Knights of
Fried
Columbus.
fish.
Well, not the Knights of Columbus. There around Indianapolis, southeast side was a place called Wheatley's, and they had most wonderful pollock fish from Alaska. They used to have fish Fridays, and that was the only place or the best place for fish in my area, in the area, in my opinion.
Okay.
And their tarts also, all day long, all day long.
So we got 5.
Next position, number 64.
64.
56.
64.
64.
Next position, 73.
73.
That would be position number 5.
Richard knows position 69.
Next position, which is not 69, but rather 72.
72.
There is a
73,
position
72.
72. I don't know anything about it. Maybe it's a commerce teacher thing. I don't know.
They
Position
didn't teach that in school.
number 72 for this next position. 72. Number 2 for the next position.
2. All over the board.
Number 2. Next position. Number 15. 15.
15.
Next position, which is 41. 4. And the last position for Richard Williams will be 28. 28.
28.
28. All right.
So read them off to make sure I got them right up here on the sheet.
All right. 56.
Yep.
31.
Yep.
5.
Yep.
64.
Yep.
73.
Yep.
72.
Yep.
2.
Yep.
15.
Yep.
41.
Yep.
And 28.
Yep.
Very good.
Wait for someone to say bingo.
Bingo. Richard can say bingo.
There you go, Richard. There's your 10 numbers. Have those written down. And we'll see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern for Silver Stacker Bingo. And we always have a good time. We usually end up playing 6 to 8 games, just depending on how long we go and how long each game lasts. And
Bring some coffee.
And if we get 40 players tomorrow,
Yes.
we'll see how that goes. If we get 40 players tomorrow, we're going to do a pick 10. We're going to do a 10 pick game. We're going to do a game where all 10 numbers that you
See you,
are
Dove.
assigned to have to be assigned. Or
Have a good night, Dove.
picked. Night,
Yes.
Dove season. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Thanks
And
for coming by.
Richard is a coffee drinker. He drinks a whole pot by himself in the morning before he goes to work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you.
We used to call him Puddin' in high school because he was slow off the start. I don't mean that he's brilliant. I mean, he graduated heating and air like with honors. He is graduated high school with honors.
Yeah.
He just doesn't move very fast, except for when he had his Mustang. It's like, get out of the way.
Hey, Dreadpool. Good to see you.
Hey, Dreadpool.
Oh, we need to make Richard blue.
Yep.
Hey, HVAC, explain why we're making Richard blue.
Richard, so we know who has put their numbers in for the game, is the bottom line. Makes you a moderator. You don't know what that is. You get a little wrench. Yeah, basically it lets us know who has signed up. That's how we do that. So if you see anybody come in that is gray, you know that they're imposters.
The name like pudding, he's probably already blue.
No, we
Pudding.
got that try again. He's been on the show 3 times and not once has he said, I won't play.
I know.
It's like, all right, you don't have to sign up if you don't want to.
Yeah.
The hell, it's free. Come on.
Yeah. Some people just don't have time to be here on certain nights or whatnot.
Mhm.
You know, who knows?
I was working with Richard on mute on the phone. Biscondo, is that right? Are you going to play? He's not.
Not sure. Biscano, are you still out here?
He was a moment ago. He was in the chat, gave us a thumbs up.
909.
Are you creeping? Creeping on it?
I went back up.
I think we've asked Biscano before if he wanted to play.
I think we did last night. Yeah.
No, I don't recall him saying yay or nay. So, Biscano, if you're still out here, if you want to play bingo tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, let us know.
Richard is blue now. Good deal.
Yeah, if you get heavy into the YouTube content thing, Richard, being blue is a good thing because you can actually share your link. You can share others' links. You can promote yourself. You can promote other channels as a benefit of being a moderator in my channel. So,
Did you download the app?
So what?
Did you download the app for YouTube?
I doubt it. He doesn't download a whole lot.
Well, I mean, if you go to the App Store, Richard, on whatever device you're on, it's real easy, especially on the iPhone. Just go to that App Store and download YouTube, and that way you have it on there, and you get signed in, and then all you have to do is tap on that, and it'll pull up your channel every time, and you're already signed in. You don't have to worry about none of that stuff anymore. It just makes it easy.
Yeah, you should have it. I mean, he watches all the heating and air
Oh, okay.
stuff. He should, but my ex is from India.
Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Yeah.
JM says, every time I hit the thumbs up, a leprechaun finds his gold.
Yeah. Now she's in Florida.
Can I be a leprechaun?
Wouldn't mind going to Florida, I don't think, but it's
As long as it's not the summertime. When it's hot and humid.
Yeah. My daughter lives down there, and she's like, "Come down, Dad." It's like, oh my God. It's like
You just don't understand the concept of humidity because you're used to it.
It's a different heat, you know. It's like to say, "Oh yeah, go up north or out west. It's a different heat." Well, you know what? Your different heat sucks, and your different kind of cold sucks too.
You have cold.
I like mine.
You have cold, and then you have bone chilling cold.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the bone chilling cold. The cold gets, no, thank you. It could be like 15 degrees cold, but when the humidity is just a certain range, when it's that cold, then it soaks into your bones and becomes bone chilling cold, and I hate that.
yeah.
Well, still, Richard Steel Ringer, this next to me there, he's a heating and air guy too. He does the big commercial, industrial, food processing stuff. Do you ever have to work outside, or have you been there, done that? Still,
Yes, yeah. So we had, I was in ammonia refrigeration, so buildings bigger than Walmart's, big buildings. So we had valve groups up on the roof. So you had to work outside on the roof or wherever, condenser towers on the roof. But
yeah.
of course, But like I said, our whole building was cold. So 50 to 60% of it was 28 degrees, and depending on the time of year, it'd either be 40 or 50% of it was minus 10. And if you had to go in there and work, then you're working in the freezer,
But you don't have the wind blowing.
Well,
so I guess they probably got some pretty stout fans running around there, though.
Some big ones.
Yeah.
So, yeah, usually, like I didn't have to, I was a supervisor, so I didn't have to do a lot of the work anymore, but still do some and still
So
in
how
there.
how many employees would get the flu or catch a cold going in and out of the environment like that all the time?
Well, I'll tell you what, you almost never stop getting a runny nose. I can tell you that. Because you're always, it doesn't matter if it's cold out or hot out, you go in there and it's it's a different type of cold. But you feel like you're getting something all the time because you're constantly in and out. So a lot of people would definitely get sick, especially if they're not used to that environment, because it is a whole different type of environment to work in.
Yeah. James says the deep freeze plus wind chill. Hey, Biscondo, he's back. Are you going to play? We need to know. I want to know right now.
Biscondo, can't remember if we asked if you want to play Biscondo bingo in the past or not. If you want to play, say yes, and we'll give you some numbers.
Say it or say no, and we won't give you numbers. Say something.
Or if you don't want to, that's fine too. We thought we saw you out there earlier. We thought we'd better ask you since you're out here, and you're out here on this channel frequently. So it's only right to ask you if you would be interested in playing or not. So let us know.
Yeah. No pressure. No pressure. None whatsoever.
Yeah, they're saying it's supposed to be, I keep hearing over and over again that they're talking about it's supposed to be a long, cold winter this year.
I don't know.
Farmer's Almanac and all the different places keep saying
they're
it.
Cold and snow for this region of the country this year.
Yeah. Well, the place I work at now has ovens, so it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot in the summertime, but we'll be warm in the winter. So
you go from one extreme to the other, don't you?
Yes, I did.
That's crazy. I got some guys that I follow on the heating and air community, and one of them does restaurants, and he only does the refrigeration stuff. That's all he does. And there's another guy that is on YouTube with him. All he does is the hot side, all the grills and the toasters and the deep fryers, and he'll do some other stuff if it's the right customer. But that's his thing is the hot side, and his buddy's the cold side. And it's funny in this industry what you find people doing, and they don't want to do something else.
Yeah.
Like me, I'm a residential service tech. I don't want to install. I don't want to do commercial. I don't want to go on the roof. I'd rather be in the attic or crawl space taking care of a customer, fix their stuff, and go. Where you got people, my brother, he used to have his license, had his own little thing going. He would not step into a residential house. He hated it. Put me on a roof, leave me alone. I'll send you a bill. Love you, see you, bye.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't want to talk to nobody. He loved the work and the whole heating and air stuff, fixing, but just didn't want to talk to nobody. It's like, get me on the roof with my pack of cigarettes, and I'm good.
Yeah,
but not on the rubber roofs. Not on the rubber roofs.
Just like, leave me alone. I got
those rubber roofs are terrible.
There's
the white ones.
There's people in my industry that they're known as software developers. Put them in the closet with a computer in front of them, close the door, and leave them alone. They're happy. They don't want to interact with humans. If you try to interact with them, they give you this puzzled look like, well, you're not talking code. I don't understand what you're saying. There is no human element there. But if you can if you're talking software code, they'll have a conversation with you. But if you try to pull in something besides software code like life, they turn you off. They want nothing.
What are you
to do with
talking
that.
about? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give them a computer, give them a closet, close the door, and leave them alone. They're happy.
Yeah.
Pretty true.
Yeah. I mean, we've got fantastic installers where I work, and they want nothing to do with service. They'll do a startup, they'll do all that stuff, but they want nothing to do with it. And excellent installers make the best service techs if they want to make the jump, because they know how it goes together, and that's the biggest thing. Is most of the stuff ain't put together right, and then we as technicians have to go out there and, like my instructor said, our job is to make chicken salad out of chicken poop, and it just don't taste good.
Yeah, I think people like to get in what they start to learn and get comfortable with, and then don't want to do anything else. You know?
Now, Richard said he wants to go work with you. He wants to do that big stuff.
Oh yeah,
You have to move. I don't even. You got to move, Richard.
our
Can't
stuff
stay-
is so different. We don't just do one thing. I could be working on a 500-degree gas oven, or never know. Like we just had to replace a jack shaft today that broke. It was like the gear alone on this thing is probably 50-pound gear. You know.
Wow.
I mean, and you never know. We could be on a nitrogen freeze tunnel or dryer. Yes, there's so much stuff. It's unbelievable, you know. So you never know what we're going to be working with. 480, 240. Heck, there's so much. There's a lot.
Yeah.
But I like it. That's a variety, you know.
There's so much shit out there. It's unreal. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got 5 floors, and there's something different on every floor. There's so much that goes into that manufacturing that most people have no clue. You know, it's amazing, really.
Still, Richard says move where? Where are you at? You're in Indiana up in there, aren't you?
Yep.
Yep. There you go, Rich. Move up to Indiana.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't have to drive an hour to work anymore.
Oh, he doesn't. He lives up in North Georgia. He's up in God's country.
Some people have to drive an hour now to go to work.
Yes, and it sucks. Well, you know, I'm pretty fortunate though, because it's just a straight shot on a little,
Yeah.
you know, 2 or 4 lane
Just go.
highway.
Yeah, jump on the interstate, lock it in at 80 because that's what I do, and just go.
Well, I stay off the interstate here because they've got so much construction going on.
Oh, yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But
Same
I live
here.
right by a little highway, and there's nobody on it in the morning when I go to work, so it's easy sailing. But the interstates are just unbelievable amounts of construction going on, and then every single day there's a wreck, so it's shut down one way or the other. So there's no way I'm going that way.
Yeah.
And I did take it one day just to see, and it did save me maybe 5 minutes, but I didn't get quite as good gas mileage running the highway because I was doing, 75, 80. So, like, more traffic, not as good gas mileage, and plus it's not as pleasurable of a drive as just taking a little highway. It's nobody on it, you know. So, I don't know. It's not too bad. I'm hoping I move here next year and I'll get closer that way because I want to move farther out in the country anyways. This town I'm in now is getting to be too big. I don't like it.
What part of Indiana?
East of Indianapolis, so I'm a few towns east, but it's just, the cities get bigger and bigger and bigger, and this one's just starting to grow. It's not big by any means, but I like the little bitty towns, you know what I mean? One stop sign kind of town. So
Well,
That's
back
good.
in, you talked about Logansport. It used to be that way not too long ago too, right?
Yeah, Loganville, yeah.
Yeah,
At one
Loganville.
time. At one time, it was my, let me get this right. My mother's great uncle or something back in the 30s and whatnot. They lived out here, and he had the contract with the county to get out on Saturday night and grate the roads. It was all dirt roads going through town, which is now like a 4-lane highway basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, he would get out there and just scrape all the gravel roads because there wasn't any paved roads back then, even though they were interstate highways before the interstate plan happened. But yeah, it was small at one time.
Hello, strong man. Good to see you. Welcome.
Hey, strong man. Yeah, I used to like it. You know, you didn't have to wait at a stop sign because there usually wasn't any car around, so it wasn't like you had to wait, you know, for everybody to go. But it's just now you do, you know. So I don't know.
I distinctly remember, still you might be familiar, Avon, Indiana.
Yeah.
Avon, Indiana was a little podunk community of just maybe 50 people back in the late 70s, early 80s, because my uncle lived up there. And there was absolutely nothing anywhere to be found for miles. So you had, if you wanted to find anything decent to go to, you had to go either 10 miles south to Plainfield, Indiana, or you had to go 15 miles east into Indianapolis itself. That was your only option. Well, from basically, I would say starting in the late 80s, early 90s until today, Avon is like a mega city. And when it comes to population, businesses, retail, it's just exploded in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. It's just amazing how that little podunk town of just 50 people tops went from that to what it is today. It's just absolutely, you know, the urban sprawl is what is the key word there.
Yep. And I think on the west side they got a ton of like shipping, you know, warehousing,
huge distribution center. That the west side of Indy is a huge distribution centers everywhere.
Yeah, well, it's full over there, so now they're moving it toward the east of Indianapolis.
Yep. Getting closer to your house.
Yep. That's why I'm going to be moving farther.
Hey, it came on.
What's that? Oh, your camera?
Yeah, I've been trying all night to get the stupid thing to come on. The light would come on when I would tell it to, but it would freeze frame me, and for some reason.
You know what the problem is, right?
Operator error.
No, Mac.
It's supposed to be easy, man.
Mac.
She got a black eye.
Yeah, she does. You shouldn't do that, HVAC. Did you do that?
That's abuse. Yeah, coin abuse. Need to focus on that a pinch, don't I?
What is that, dirt?
A little bit.
I don't know what that is.
No, it doesn't look like it. Just a toning spot, kind of looks like.
Yep, I agree, JM. Rural is much better now. I live somewhat rural. I do live in the city, but it's far enough away from, well, I consider a city that I'm good where I'm at. What I do miss from living near a city, I do miss the skylight, or I do miss the stars. My old house up north before we moved down here, my old house was, you know, at nighttime, new moon, not any ambient light whatsoever. I could see everything in the sky at nighttime. I do miss that.
Yeah,
but I don't miss the hour
crap.
drive to work every day, or 2 hours drive going to work, coming home.
Excuse me.
I don't miss the fact that I had to drive that distance of time and employment in my industry. So I don't miss that, but I do miss the country life when it comes to, you know, have the stars and have privacy and not have neighbors right next to you. But oh well.
Hey, Sea Monkey Metals, welcome. Good to see you.
Hey, Sea Monkey, good to see you.
Yeah, I got cornfield around me, but now they're cutting one down and building a dang, I don't know what they're, like another retirement home or something over there.
Well, you know, that's exactly what they did in Avon. Avon was nothing but cornfields, and then the urban sprawl just came in and took over all the cornfields.
Yep. 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 Commuting. Yep. That's why I just took a position at a place that's as far away from the city as I could possibly get. So I just got to move closer to that, and then I'll be even farther. Are you putting up that 1880 just to tease me again? See how you are?
Well, mine's not as nice. You can still read Liberty on her headband.
Oh yeah.
No, you got the stuff. You got the CC. Yours is like initialed.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
A coin.
That's an S. That's an S.
That's an S.
I don't care what they are. I just like the dark tone ones. Doesn't matter what they are.
Yeah,
Nice.
See, that's not dirt, Hoosier.
You know what I see? I see a piece of metal that has value. It's not.
Yeah.
I see a piece of metal that's not 4 9s. I see a Morgan that everyone loves their Morgans, and I was collecting Morgans for a while, but it never really sparked my interest. So that's why I auctioned everything off a while back.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't see the spot price getting to 30 by year end. Do you all?
No, I don't think so either.
Well, I did some research, and of course, this last year has really been crazy. But October and November have always been, according to statistics and people who follow this stuff, October and November has always been a good month to buy, which means prices would be lower if they're buying.
Yeah.
But you got, we got our Black Friday coming up and Cyber Monday coming up. And
yeah.
I tell you what, last year on Black Friday, we had a really good price for spot. For gold, I believe. I can't remember what silver was, but Black Friday last year, it was a really good spot price for gold. But of course, that doesn't mean jack if the dealer doesn't bring their premiums down either. So, but I distinctly remember Black Friday having a really good deal on gold price. I'm thinking must be nice because I didn't have the cash at the time, so it must be nice.
Right. I'm sure that's why they do it too, because a lot of people have to.
oh no!
Christmas
Watch out.
presents and stuff.
Lift your feet up. Lift up your feet. It's gonna bite your ankles.
Somebody must be coming.
Mute. Be nice to that puppy.
You should have heard him yesterday. You could tell he had the bark of, "Dad, I got a piss," bark. Dad, let me out. Dad, I got a piss. Let me out, Dad.
Like, roar, roar.
I could hear it in his bark. I'm like, that sounds like my dog when they gotta go out. I got a piss, Dad. Let me out.
Sea Monkey said they had silver at Spot. Who had at Spot? Sea Monkey? Just most of the online? Or your LCSs. That'd be sweet if LCS was Spot.
Yeah, I believe, Strum, and that is why we won't see it, because of the fact that there's too much manipulation. I think right now they're wanting to keep the numbers low because the mega buyers, your industries that depend on it, want the price low because it's cheaper for them, obviously. They want to keep that price low so they can keep acquiring as much as they can. So yeah, I think that's all manipulation there to allow the industries that depend on silver to be profitable for them. Eventually, it's going to have to go up. Now, what will it take for it to go up? Who knows? But yeah, until the industries don't require it as much, they're not going to allow that price to go high because they got to be able to buy it cheap for them.
I heard something I had to change a thermostat out at this lady's house today. Big business lady. Wasn't eavesdropping. She was right there next to me. And she was discussing how the companies that she deals with are going to make profit on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. All these different companies. Well, we need, they want to be at a $4 million per hour financial intake. It's like, lady, where in the world do you work that you talk about that kind of money?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, my Lord. It's like, and like she was talking, she was doing a Zoom meeting or something. I mean, they're throwing around, $20 million profits in a couple of hours is what expectations are. I mean, these people are like deep into the numbers and the profitability and keeping the stockholders happy. And let's see, where does that go? That goes in this bag. It was just amazing to hear a conversation of how they're going to make money on those 2 days and how they're going to position themselves within the retail community to make it all happen. It's like, wow, that's some people thinking way out of my category.
Yeah, I mean, how can you think in numbers when it comes to that many zeros behind a number? I just don't understand how people think, which I think that's really the biggest disconnect between your everyday John Q public and the people that deal with multi-millions of dollars every single day. There's that huge disconnect between Main Street and Wall Street, as they always say.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to contend with every day.
Yeah. It's like Steele was talking about last month, the number of, how would dare say, cattle that need to be addressed just to feed America every day. Like, it's mind-boggling.
The logistics. I imagine, I mentioned it last month too, or last time too, is 330 million in population. You have to feed these people 3 times a day, ideally, which, that isn't what happens. But ideally, 333 million mouths have to be fed 3 times a day. Just imagine the logistics to make that happen, and how any minor disruption in the food chain can play havoc because of the fact that you're feeding so many mouths in such a short amount of time that any small disruption of the food chain is going to be felt really quick and felt across a very large region. It's just how it is. All the more reason why we shouldn't be just depending on foreign countries to provide us food.
Hear, hear.
Because if they want to be asses about it and they want to start whacking us with their exports of their food products, guess what? Unless we have our own internal resource, we're stuck at the mercy of that country, which tells me that we no longer have our sovereign because we're dependent on someone else. That's what that comes down to. We no longer have our sovereignty because we are dependent on another country. Period.
Yeah. Give the farmers their land back and take taxes away from the farmers and let them do what they want to do. Because if they don't do what they want to do, everybody goes hungry.
Yep.
I'm back.
And the government don't see it that way. It's like, oh, we'll control it. We'll own the farms. It's like, yeah, you don't know what to do. Just because you own the land don't mean it's going to be food growing on it.
And see, that's another reason why there shouldn't be real estate tax, because you're never truly free when it comes. You never truly freely own your property as long as you have to pay taxes. You never truly own your property if you think about it.
Yep.
And that sucks because I should be able to own a piece of property, do what the hell I want to do with it, and don't give a damn about what the government thinks about it because it's not theirs to own. So, but when you have to pay taxes, guess what? They own a piece of your property, and it sucks. I don't think there's any state in the nation that doesn't have real estate tax. I think every state in the nation has real estate tax of varying degrees. Because I've researched it before, thinking I need to find a state that doesn't have real estate tax, and I couldn't find any. So now I think if you can prove that you're part of a religious thing or an Indian reserve or something to that effect, I think you can get away with not paying taxes on. But otherwise, yeah, you have to pay real estate tax no matter where you live at. Seems like in the United States, and that's not right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure other countries don't do that. I'm sure there are some countries out there that don't do that.
They get money every single way they can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's just money to them. We'll get more. As long as there's people, they'll get more. Because Mama needs a new car.
I mean, like for example, right now, I just got done with getting sick of COVID and I recovered. My company may decide that, the way things are going, they may start laying people off. So not only am I already behind the 8 ball financially, now I have to play the worry game about losing my income, which means I could lose my house. And even if I own my house, even if it was bought and paid for and clear, I still got to pay taxes on the damn thing. So I don't truly own my house as long as I have to pay taxes on it. I wish I could be able to pay off my house, not have to worry about paying taxes on it, and don't have to worry about losing my house ever. And it just doesn't work that way anymore. I don't know if there's any place in this country or any country for that matter that allows you to pay off your house, pay off your mortgage. It's all free and clear, and you don't have to worry about ever losing your property if you don't pay taxes on it. I can't think of any place that plays that. I wish there was.
Not that I know of.
I guess that would be a Google thing. What countries don't have real estate taxes? Because I have a feeling there'll be plenty of people that would love to move there just to be able to own a piece of property, not have to worry about losing a piece of property because they don't truly own it, like it is here.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be a huge amount of acreage. I'd be good with 5 acres of property. I used to have 2.5 or 3.5 acres when I lived up north, and it was all woods. It was beautiful.
Up north, you do live up north.
Well, further north. When I lived further north, it was beautiful to have that 3.5 acres of wooded property in the hills, and I had hills and hollers. So even though it was 3.5 acres by track, I probably had more like 5 acres of wooded property because of all the hills and hollers. If you factor all that terrain into it,
the hollers.
It was beautiful.
Does everybody in the chat know what a holler is?
A holler.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
A hill and a holler. Do y'all know what a holler is?
They got a place here with the lake. It's down. I think it's down south. Where is that? Dale Hollow.
Dale Hollow.
Yeah. What's that? Trying to think of where that is now.
It's like Sleepy Hollow.
But yeah, that would be a good question for everyone in general. Is there a place anywhere in the world where you can live, or where you can actually have a piece of property without any restrictions by the government? Tax-free. Is there anything known as a tax-free property anywhere in the world? Because I'm pretty sure there isn't inside the United States. As long as you pay taxes, you don't own your property. Plain and simple.
Government wants that money too much. They're not going to do that.
Yeah.
The holler's got to be a southern thing, though, right? Because I don't.
Holler. I mean, I've always called valleys hollows, or small. Well, not valleys, I should say. Small rolling hills and valleys are known as hollers.
Down in the holler.
Holler. So I had hills and hollers on my property, and it was beautiful. Deer used to come up through my backyard all the time, right outside my house. Peacocks. We actually had a peacock that lived on the property.
Wow.
which of course, peacocks are not are not, native to Indiana. So I don't know where this peacock came from, but I remember coming home from work one morning or one evening and coming up over the hill, slamming on my brakes. There's this peacock right in the middle of the road. And I just got myself a little Toyota Yaris at the time and got this big peacock. And I drive up next to him, blow my horn, and like, get out of the way. And all he does is goes, and just spreads his wings.
They're loud too,
Nonchalantly walk across the road like, he ain't messing with me.
They're usually not nice either.
Where in the hell did a peacock come from? They don't live around here.
I think other countries, it's pretty common for those things to be used as like a burglar alarm. They just kind of let them run around in yards, and they see something they don't like, man, they just start screaming.
Oh yeah, we could hear that thing at nighttime out in the woods. Just just go off every so often. I'm like, yep, he's still around.
My cousin lives way down south down there, I think west of you.
In Ala?
Well, kinda. It's at the base. He does live. He's on the middle of the hill though, but there is a big low there. But no, it's not really. But he's got a peacock, his should be kept in He's got a nice little fenced area where he's got some farmland animals. He did have a peacock in there and a turkey. But, I think he's still quite a ways west of you where you're at, if I remember correctly. But yeah, those things aren't nice usually. Unless they're, used to a lot of people.
Yeah, you go to the petting zoos and you see them strutting around. It's like, oh, they're great. Now you see one that hadn't been around people, they'll get territorial. They'll come after you.
Yeah, he was standing right there at the fence when we were by it, just watching us,
holding his ground.
They're beautiful animals, though. Beautiful animals.
Well, fellas, I got to go to bed.
Yep, you got work in the morning.
Yep, I got to be somewhere at 8 o'clock in the cold. Change a motor out outside. What's it supposed to be here? 39 in the morning.
Spend you $1 and take you a pair of hot hands with you and stuff them in your gloves, and you'll be warm.
I don't wear gloves. I got some insulated coveralls I put on, and they're so warm my hands sweat.
I guess in Canada they actually have tax-free property, but it's known as unorganized communities, according to JM.
I live in an unorganized community. Come on down.
Buy land in unorganized communities, not to be confused with disorganized community. So the question is it unorganized or is it disorganized HVAC you live
in? Probably disorganized.
Okay, so you have to pay taxes on it.
Yeah. Nobody knows what the hell's going on.
If I didn't have to pay taxes on land and on the American dream, if I didn't have to pay taxes, I would be gone like the wind.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the fact that I don't truly own my property as long as I have to pay taxes. Plain and simple. That's good to know. I guess we can always all flock to Canada, hang out there at Found Berry and Nick Moeller and Gold Maple and.
I don't know. Are they tent communities, JM, or what?
Unorganized communities.
Fully off grid means no services.
Exactly. Okay. Well, that's pretty much how people like living sometimes.
You better have a doctor friend.
Better be within a few miles of a doctor, because that's your saving grace. Yeah. All right, HVAC, get on out here.
Okay, guys. Thank y'all for joining. This was just make sure everybody's got their numbers in. We picked up what? 4 people tonight?
4, yeah, isn't it?
How many did we pick up? I got 4. 4 9's fine. Silver. Brian and the twins. Honey Kittens and Richard Williams.
Very good.
Nice.
Sounds good. The more the merrier.
All right, I'm going to go have me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the sandwich of true silver stackers.
You can clean your pennies tomorrow.
Yeah.
We do. I
I got to work Sunday too. I got the short straw. This is my weekend, so I started Monday. I got to work all the way through to Friday. Work Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday back through Thursday. I get Friday off, and I'm going up camping. Me and Richard are going camping. He got a big camper, 2 air conditioners in it, and all that stuff. Man, we're going up to the mountains. He lives in the mountains. We're going further up to the mountains.
So you may not need the air conditioner right now.
No. He got heat in that thing too. It's nice, really nice.
Well, you're going to need the relaxation after working that many days straight.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready. All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with us, and we will see y'all tomorrow at 6 and give some stuff away. Bye, y'all.
That's the plan. See you later, HVAC.
Have a good night, HVAC.
Well, if I find the button, I'll leave. Oh, it says leave broadcast.
Click the button.
See ya.
All right. Now he's gone. Now we can talk about him. All right. Let's go ahead and get on out here. I've been watching the chat for a while. We haven't had anyone new come in. If that wasn't a mod, so I think we're good for tomorrow night.
Yep.
The last person that came in that wasn't a mod was Richard. And we offered his condo, and he didn't come back. So I guess he's not playing as well. So that's all right. Maybe we'll ask him next time.
Yeah, I think he said before he didn't want to for one reason or another.
It seems like I remember that conversation before. So that's all right.
Yep.
Don't have to, but hey, more the merrier. And if you can't make it tomorrow night, we'll do it. We do it every first Saturday of every month. So if you can't make it tomorrow night, then we do it again December 4th, and then we do it again. Well, it's supposed to be January 1st. I haven't figured out if we're going to do that or we're going to wait a week. I haven't decided yet. We'll get together on that one later. Talk it over. We got time.
Yeah.
But that every first Saturday. So if you can't make it this month, we can do it next month.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's get on out here. Thanks for everyone for coming by. Have a good evening. Smash that thumb if you haven't already done so on the way out. We will see you tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern for Silver Stacker Bingo.
Yep. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you.
Have a good night. Goodbye.